Hi, this is Jessica Matson. I am going to show you how to find some pioneer ancestors online that you can find and read about and take to trek with you. We're going to look in two places. We're going to look in Family Search, and then we're going to look at a website called relativefinder.org. We'll start with Family Search, and the best place is actually familysearch.org, and then if you'll do /pioneer, they have a whole section of their websites that's just as pioneers. Okay, so what you'll need to do is sign in. If you don't have a Family Search account yet, then you'll click join for free or whatever. I have an account. You can also sign in with an LDS account. So if you already are using it for like the LDS Tools app or other LDS apps, then you might already have an account that you could just sign in there. Okay, but I'll just sign in with my account information, and then because I'm already synced with Family Search, it will automatically go through my family tree and compile all of my ancestors for me, all of my specifically pioneer ancestors. And they've got them all listed here. I come from a strong pioneer background, and you can see them. The cool thing that also does is it searches it, it tells you what company they came over with. So we're going to Martin's Cove and Sixth Crossing, which is where the handcart companies got stuck, and Edward Martin was one of those handcart companies. So I actually have an ancestor that was in handcart companies. So what I can do is I can look at trail stories. You can look at your relationship, so it will show me that it's through my father, and then she is so this is my grandfather, my great grandmother, my great great grandfather. So she is my third great grandmother. And so my third great grandmother was Alice Brooks Anderson. And you can look, there's a relationship. You can see trail stories. This will give you more information of other people in the company. And then if I just click on her name, it will now give me a link to go back and give me all her information in the Family Search. So where the cool stuff is in memories. And so when you click there, it'll bring up everything that anyone that's a descendant of her that has information of her has uploaded to this Family Search. And so it's this huge compilation of information about my ancestor, my pioneer ancestor. So what we see are a bunch of pictures from her. And then if you go further down, stories, and these are the cool things that have all her stories, biographies that people have written about her, and you can just look through those and find the cool little nuggets of history or stories from her. And that is basically the cool things that you'll find from Family Search. Okay, now let's hop over. Look at all this cool stuff you can learn about your ancestors. Okay, let's hop over now to relativefinder.org. It is also, it gets all of its information from Family Search. So you're going to have to log in. Now that you have a Family Search account for the other one, you can use that same account for Relative Finder. It's already all here. The cool thing about this is that it will compiled all these famous people from the past and will tell you how you are related to them. So let me show you. This kind of right here is all the people that I'm related to. Kind of can go on forever. Those are all my relatives. But over here is the cool thing. You can click on any of these. So we're looking for LDS. Where's the pioneers? Pioneers right here. Click on that. Oops. And it will just show you pioneers and your relationship with them. So there's Alice Brooks. Like I said, she was my third great grandmother. I have other pioneer ancestors here, and it tells me how I'm related to them. So you can scroll through those to find more pioneer ancestors. The cool thing about this website, though, that I really like, I'm a big U.S. history thing. So when I first found it, I went up to constitutional signers, and you can look more than one thing. So I like constitution signers, declaration signers, famous Americans, and I found that Benjamin Franklin, who is awesome, I am related to. He's my third great uncle. And if you want to see that, then you can click on, let's see how to do that, view, and it will show me our connection. So here's how I'm related to Benjamin Franklin. If I go, look at all that I have to go through. If I go through, this is my Grandma LeVay. No, but looks like through it's my Grandpa Lee. So through my Grandpa Lee's, this is all his descendants. And if we go up back into the 1700s, he had a great 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 grandmother named Mary Franklin. Mary Franklin's brother was Benjamin Franklin. So my great 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 grandmother Abigail Lee Folger is also the mother of Benjamin Franklin. So that's our common ancestor right there. These two. So kind of cool right there. And you can play around with it. You can look for any current apostles that you're related to. We can uncheck these and it will show you the current apostles and how you're related to them. So Elder Ballard, I'm 7th cousin 3 times removed. We can look and see, oops, click the wrong thing. Our common ancestor is these two, and if we go all the way down, look how, there we are. That's how we're related. We are, what was it, 8th cousins or something. So 7th cousins 3 times removed. So it's cool to see famous people from the past and how you are related to them. Oh, right here it has just the Willie Company. So that's cool if you want to see if you have any ancestors in just the handcart company. So these are people that I'm all related to that were in that Willie handcart company. Now you can see that we aren't really, we're quite distant in our relation. But then I have a 2nd cousin 7 times removed, which maybe might not be too far away. So this is just fun to play with. Nick and I found out that we have a common ancestor. First of all, Nick and I found out that we are 5th cousins, which is kind of interesting. But we found out that we have Mayflower descendants. This Miles Standish is Nick's like 13th great grandfather or something. Richard Warren is my 13th great grandfather, so he actually came over on the Mayflower, which I think is so cool. So that's kind of a cool relative ancestor finder that you can play around with and find interesting facts about your relatives. So again, that was FamilySearch.org, and then Pioneer. Can I find it? And then RelativeFinder.org as well would be the best places to go and find your relatives.